We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Number 45 makes his much anticipated debut. Next. Keegan Akin, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Sent out to straightaway center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Verdugo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. To third, reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ryan Weber will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Right there for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And that's in there, base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Stepping in now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped him up. Devers has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Mancini, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And the inning is over. So nothing in the Orioles first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Here now is Rafael Devers. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First offering on its way. Hit to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
So one away here with the bases empty, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Akin has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. Into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a one-run lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Akin is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. This performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Stepping in, Bobby Dahlbeck. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Again, another foul ball. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Boston. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, Pedro Severino.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Severino, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that liner caught him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications it looks like he's going to try to continue. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
The set and the 1-0.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Peraza is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Orioles nothing. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Alberto ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Second baseman, Jose Toronto.
Now the pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Peraza, a former Cincinnati Red, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. J.D. Martinez would be next. The 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Ready now for Baltimore, Dwight Smith Jr.
For the Orioles, the right fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
First delivery to him on the way.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Dahlbeck in foul ground. 1 away. Ready now, Hanser Alberto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Now back, first baseman, Greg Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to right. Verdugo waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and up next the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. From the stretch, well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it was
High and deep to right center. Verdugo looks up into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis, the 297th of his career, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
In now, Pedro Severino.
The catcher.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Verdugo waits on it, and the inning is over. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 3 full, 2-1 Baltimore. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Martinez.
First pitch on its way.
pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Fastball called for strike 2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1 home. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And that misses 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Devers, 23 years old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count now, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Chavis. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here it comes on 0-2, and it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another chance. Anthony Santander.
The left fielder, Anthony.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
The count 1-1.
The 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball, damn.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. And he popped him up, and no one will track it down. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Count still full, 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Martinez, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Rio Ruiz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Austin Hayes. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Boston, the center fielder.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He popped out in his first trip. And the pitch. Popped him up. Severino has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby Dalbec comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Dalbec, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Here it comes, 2-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. On a line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Dwight Smith Jr.
Now batting, Dwight Smith Jr. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Here's a pop-up now. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. Orioles held in check there. They still lead it 2-1. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Peraza will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Striding in, Alex Verdugo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Hector Velasquez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
J.D. Martinez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. As a look, now the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
In now, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now back.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
One ball, one strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Mancini. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The first baseman, Trey Mancini.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Count still at 1-2. The pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Chris Davis at the plate now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Pedro Severino. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
New inning set to get underway. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Pillar.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. One out, nobody on. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Kevin Plawecki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Jose Peraza, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball just inside.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So digging in now, Alex Verdugo. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The set and the 1-1.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike three, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here's the 2-2. Two men are on with two men out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Slow little roller to third. He's got it. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, two left. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. And we are tied 2-2. Darwinson Hernandez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Darwinson Hernandez.
Bottom of the inning now, so coming to the plate, Anthony Santander. He singled his last time up.
Anthony Santander.
First pitch on its way. No balls and one strike. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Coming to the plate now, Rio Ruiz. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. One and one. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
So now to the plate, Austin Hayes. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. has a look. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hernandez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? One there. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. The set and the 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The set and the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. Score remains 2-2. Richard Blyer's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Richard Blyer.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 2 for 8. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Alberto gloves it to Iglesias for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Into the box now, Rafael Devers. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Down the third baseline. Reined in to second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Now the Red Sox DH, Michael Chavis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Josh Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pilar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in, Hanser Alberto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Peraza waits on it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up now, Kevin Pilar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Cutter low, 1-1. Two and 1 the count to Pilar.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2 and 2. Now the pitch. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Chopper to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Plawecki. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hit softly on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains 2-2. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Chris Davis. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
The designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two 2-0 pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pedro Severino comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Anthony Santander is on deck. Another full count pitch on its way. Bouncer to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. One and one, the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 2-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2.
We got full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Paul Fry takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Peraza. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now here it comes. Grounded to short. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A little bit outside, 2-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1-1 the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Charging in is Santander. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Heath Hembry comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Digging in once again, Rio Ruiz. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Rio Ruiz.
And the pitch. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Count even now at 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Martinez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Hayes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball that guy.
Hembry, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Chavis. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. Bobby Dahlbeck is on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with the changeup.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Alberto has it. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Bobby Dahlbeck. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
The windup and the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Ball 3. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Into the box, Kevin Plawecki. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Stays alive, still 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are tied 2-2. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The right fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside. 1-0. Two and 0. Two balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in now, Hanser Alberto. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Trey Mancini, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's good.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-1 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the 1-0. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Four to 2 the final score tonight. Paul Fry claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.